One Piece is destined to be remembered as one of the finest shonen anime creations, all thanks to Ichiro Oda's enduring and highly praised manga. This series weaves a comical yet thematically rich narrative, brimming with awe-inspiring action sequences, heartfelt moments, godlike characters, and some of the most endearing personalities you'll find outside of Disney. Attempting to capture all these elements in a distinct cinematic style requires an enormous undertaking, as evidenced by the uneven handling of the beloved characters in a new live-action adaptation from a popular streaming service. In the streaming giant's first-season remake of One Piece, we are presented with a condensed retelling of Oda's magnum opus. While the core of the story still revolves around a young aspiring pirate named Monkey D. Luffy and his crew's quest for a mysterious treasure that would crown the next pirate king, known as the One Piece, the complexity of its contents makes it challenging to fit within a mere 8-hour-long episode format. This adaptation strives to encompass a significant portion of Luffy's origin story, including how he gained the ability to stretch his body like rubber and the formation of his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates. Their initial voyage on the Grand Line, known as the East Blue Saga, is also included. One Piece enthusiasts will recognize this as a story told across 44 anime episodes and 95 manga chapters. However, it becomes apparent that not all of this plot can be seamlessly condensed into a Netflix series. Regrettably, the adaptation does not fully embrace this restructuring. Instead, it hovers in the middle ground, attempting to tell an abbreviated story while incorporating as much fan service as possible. Character backstories may be delivered through flashbacks, but the deeper interactions required to establish crucial facets of their adult selves are conspicuously absent. This diminishes the impact of once significant lines from previous iterations of One Piece, as they now lack the proper context or are merely hinted at or omitted entirely due to the brisk pace that prioritizes big, memorable moments over character development. Consequently, most of the earnest interactions among the cast feel unearned. Despite these limitations, the show remains entertaining. The first season does a commendable job of introducing the unique characteristics of its world, the ever-shifting power dynamics among various pirate and governmental factions, and the inherent harshness of a world dominated by vast oceans. The action sequences are delightfully over-the-top, resembling a more violent version of Peter Pan, with characters being thrown through walls, bludgeoned, or even sliced in half. The visual effects used to showcase Luffy's elastic abilities, massive sea creatures, and other fantastical elements are visually satisfying. However, they still can't compare to the practical effects, with the pirate ship sets being particularly impressive. The talented cast also plays a significant role in grounding their characters while embracing their campy and occasionally cheesy aspects. Akigudoi's portrayal of Luffy, in particular, is surprisingly convincing, capturing the character's gee-whiz energy, comical mannerisms, and delivering fan-favorite lines with spot-on accuracy. Jacob Romero's portrayal of Luffy's friend and crewmate Usopp manages to resonate with both fans and newcomers, despite the constraints of the adaptation. McKinney as Zoro looks the part and shines during fight scenes, but falls short in conveying the character's complexity. Nevertheless, when given the opportunity to display emotions, he does so effectively. Taz Skylar's portrayal of Sanji seamlessly transitions between a reluctant warrior and a compassionate yet abrasive ally, solidifying his role as the Straw Hat's beloved cook. The standout performance in this adaptation comes from Emily Rudd as Nami. She masterfully portrays the navigator's tough-as-nails exterior with a mischievous twist that hints at past trauma. However, it's her passionate display of emotion when confronted by friends or foes that truly brings the character to life. Thanks to Rudd's portrayal, it's easy to believe that Nami genuinely cares about those around her, even when her actions suggest otherwise. Netflix's live-action adaptation of One Piece aims to recreate the magic of its source material, but must jettison certain elements of the plot to do so. This results in an intriguing variation of the long-running manga and anime that succeeds in some aspects. The series shines brightest when it charts its unique path, responding to changes made by showrunner Matt Owens and the writing staff. Unfortunately, it frequently returns. It frequently returns to familiar territory and fan service, muddling the overall experience. While many other aspects, such as visual and practical effects, wild action scenes, and the endearing cast, work well together, the adaptation's selective treatment of the plot diminishes its overall impact. Netflix's adaptation of One Piece, while making an admirable effort to capture the essence of the original, resulting in a mixed viewing experience.